Now, the NEO stock price, it's one of the stocks that today in the market, it's on a green. And as I'm doing this video right now, NEO it's up almost 1%. But when you check or have a look at the other stocks, you'll notice that today many stocks are down or are down so bad, including the S&P 500. I think it's down over 1%, which shows you that majority of the stocks in the markets today are on a red. But NEO, it's on the green, though the green is not that much, but almost 1%. It shows you that, look, it's still not that a bad day for NEO. And this comes after NEO launches, of course, or launched yesterday, the Onvo L90, which we have discussed in terms of the order. And right now, on this one, I want to tell you or talk to you about what big financial institutions have to say or their predictions or estimates when it comes to the monthly deliveries of the Onvo L90. I mean, you will notice that Citi, which is one of the company that has been so positive onto NEO, they spoke of obviously Onvo L90 expecting to deliver that model alone 8 to 9,000 on a monthly basis, which is absolutely great. And they reiterate a buy rating with a $8.10 price target, which is plus minus 70% from where NEO is at. Now, Citi says that, look, they are pretty positive and bullish based off of the launch that took place yesterday. The second institution that also gave their comments or gave their delivery targets or estimate for Onvo L90, it's Macquarie, right? Macquarie said Onvo L90 will be able or can be able to sell somewhere between 8 to 12,000 on a monthly basis. This is their predictions, and they of course upgraded NEO rating, right? They've upgraded the NEO rating to Outperform, and they say its new Onvo L90 is a potential blockbuster that could help reverse sluggish sales and re-rate the stock closer to peers, which is something that is great, right? So says that in terms of valuation, we could see NEO valuation going closer to its peers, which when looking at the fact that the PS ratio for NEO it's still at 1, whilst other EV stocks PS ratio it's 2, some are even 8. And this simply means that, look man, we could see an upward or more of the upward move than downwards because of the positive sentiments that surrounds NEO at this very moment, which is absolutely great, and it gives me the confidence to say that NEO will do very, very well in the future. We have discussed what we have received in terms of the orders. Previous video we talked about the 30,000 that NEO apparently received after 4 hours or in 4 hours after the launch, which is absolutely great, and it gives us the confidence that the Onvo L90 will be the car that does very well for NEO, which is absolutely great, and something that gives me the confidence that indeed Onvo L90 will be one of the models that helps NEO reach profitability. It appears that the Onvo L90 starting from August, it is going to be the best selling model under NEO, even selling much better than the Onvo L60, because as it stands, the L60, it is that model that is doing the most under the NEO umbrella. I mean, today we received, of course, the deliveries for June, and Onvo L60 sold over or almost 6,000 cars. And I'm quite certain that when you look into the NEO models, there is no model that got to that level, because the total sales for NEO models came at over 12,000, right? I'm quite certain that there is no way that there is one model that came close to that. And this simply means that the Onvo L60 continues to do well. Now, if we are saying Onvo L90 is going to even do better than the L60, it simply means that, look man, whatever these two institutions are predicting, it will be coming to pass, because NEO, by the way, has already made a commitment, or Onvo has made a commitment to make 7,000 be the base when it comes to the total sale that they generate, which is absolutely great, and it gives me the confidence to say that, look, they will do very, very well. So me, I'm happy man, me, I'm excited, and like I said, I thought I'd come and quickly give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think about this. I think more and more institutions are going to become bullish onto NEO based off the products that they just launched, which is the Onvo L90. which is expected to take the Chinese market or the entire Chinese market by storm, and hopefully it is the model that takes us to the promised land. Tell me what you think about this. If you still think that NIO is going back to $3.60, think again, because if they do that, obviously it will be lights out, right? Because everyone would want to get the piece of the pie of NIO based off what they are seeing, latest development, strong fundamentals that we are seeing, right? But again, let's wait, let's see what transpires. 10,000, it's pretty solid, or it can easily come for the obviously L90. Just one model can sell 10,000. It will be the second time that we see one model being able to sell that much. The only model that has sold over 10,000 in 1 month is the Onvo L60, right? In December, it achieved over 10,000, but there is no model underneath that has done any figure over 11,000, which is something that obviously with that we can expect Onvo L90 to be the very first to break that record for NIO, which will be so great, so amazing. I'm confident that in August we can see that take place. We can see an all-time high, not only in the overall NIO sales, but also model-wise. We might see, of course, the L90 doing something that no NIO model has ever done or has ever achieved since NIO was launched. Those people that were saying or talking bad about the NIO CEO, talking about the fact that he needs to step down when he first introduced or told us that there were going to be 2 sub-brands that get to be launched under NIO. Right now, I think they should come back and just comment, because so many people were against the NIO launching 2 sub-brands under NIO. But I think people right now have got a clear picture of where NIO or what NIO had in mind when they did this. The puzzle is complete. I think we can safely say NIO has successfully, of course, launched the 2 sub-brands, and it is with no doubt that these models will bring massive deliveries onto NIO, which is absolutely great and amazing. So, my dear friends, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Take me some time to make videos like this, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up so that at least it can be spread out to as many investors as possible out there. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. Like, share, subscribe. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That is all from me, and God bless you all.